Hello and welcome to my channel where we talk about North Germanic paganism, lore and folklore from various parts of Europe as these come across from sources both old and new, and where I share my own gnosis as well. Starting today and continuing through the next few episodes, I will talk about runes. You may be already familiar with runes, with texts mentioning runes for being used for various purposes, such as carrying out correspondences or record keeping with runes as they were engraved on weapons, on other pieces of equipment as well, and on stones, both funerary stones and markers. If you are familiar with all that, great. I still hope, however, that you will find this series useful, at least as a refresher, and maybe pointing you toward other resources related to the study of runes. But maybe you are not familiar with any of the things that I have mentioned, and you're just curious to learn a thing or two about runes, in which case I hope that you will find this Rune Tidbits, the way I call these episodes, you'll find them useful. I shall emphasize that this is by no means a course on runes. These little episodes, tidbits, they're not classes per se on runes, but rather all this series is an appetizer, an invitation for you to explore runes from both historical and esoteric perspectives. So, here's the rune tidbit for today. Did you know that there is more than just one single runic script? And those runic alphabets, runic scripts, have their own variations. These variations led to different ways of perceiving the esoteric meanings associated with runic characters. Such details become relevant when consulting runes in divination, and even more so when engaging with runes for spiritual healing or energetic medicine, the way I like to call it, and manifestation work. There are three main runic scripts. The Elder or Older Futhark was contemporary with Proto-Norse, which is the ancestor of the Old Norse language. The Elder Futhark was no longer widespread by the time Viking Age set in, and it's that time, the Viking Age, when the younger Futhark replaced the older Futhark. Then we have the Anglo-Saxon Futhark, the third script, or Old English Futhark as some prefer to call it. And this alphabet has its own development. It was used in what is nowadays the territory of England and in parts of continental Europe, which back then were inhabited by Germanic populations. So this is all for today. Thanks for listening, and if you enjoy this content, then please like and subscribe. I hope I'll see you in the next episode where we'll talk about bind runes. And not just talking, but I would also like to demonstrate how to create a bind rune. Thank you so much and hope to see you next time.